Hey, what's up guys, Will here for GSM Arena. We've already made our full review of Samsung's Galaxy A52 non-5G, and now it's time to have a look at its bigger brother, the Galaxy A72. Again, not the 5G version. But anyway, let's go over the Galaxy A72's key features and see what's different here. This year, Samsung's Galaxy A series mid-rangers bring an interesting design. The frame and back are made from plastic, and the back is covered with a sort of rubbery material. I like the soothing, awesome blue color, and the phone feels soft and rather grippy in the hand. On the front is a 6.7-inch Super AMOLED display with a 1080p resolution. There's a small punch hole for the 32-megapixel selfie cam and a fast 90Hz refresh rate. This screen looks great, as you'd expect from a Samsung AMOLED. It is bigger than the display of the Galaxy A52, but just by 0.2 inches. If you're after as much screen space as you can get though, this is worth considering. Another advantage the A72 has over the A52 is its 3x telephoto camera. You'll be able to get sharper zoomed photos since you don't have to rely on a digital crop. Besides that 8-megapixel telephoto, the rest of the cameras are shared with the A52. There's a 64-megapixel quad-Bayer main cam with OIS, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera, and a 5-megapixel macro cam. The final major difference between the models is the battery capacity. The A72 has a larger 5000 mAh power pack. And while both phones support 25-watt charging, only the A72 comes with a 25-watt charger, while the A52 was bundled with a 15-watt one. The other features I'm going to talk about here are shared between the 4G versions of the Galaxy A72 and the A52. Like the chipset. Both run on a mid-range Snapdragon 720G. It's not the most powerful in its class, but it still delivers good performance that should be enough for most users. There are 128 or 256 gigs of storage on board, which is expandable, and there's support for NFC as well for contactless payments and connectivity. For audio, you get a pair of stereo speakers, one speaker at the bottom and the other which doubles as the earpiece. There's Dolby Atmos support, and if you want to plug in headphones, there's a 3.5mm jack too. The Galaxy A72 also brings IP67 rated waterproofing, a nice upgrade over last year's A series phones. The interface is Samsung's One UI 3.1 over Android 11. It's quite intuitive and fluid, as we've also seen on Samsung's other recent releases. And there's an under-display fingerprint scanner which you can use to wake up and unlock the phone with. It's quite reliable. So there you have it guys, the Galaxy A72 looks like a mid-ranger with some solid features, but you could say the same about the Galaxy A52. Do you think the telephoto, larger battery, and larger screen here are worth the extra $100? Let us know down in the comments, and I'll see you soon with our full review.